Hey there, everybody. Um, Watched a video this weekend from Brad's Woodshed. He did a shop-vac unboxing for a rigid shop-vac, which I think will be my next shop-vac after watching that video. Um, but he had mentioned in the video how horribly loud shop-vacs are when they run. And he's right. They're ear-splitting, horrible. Half the time people don't use them because they're so loud. I came up with a solution for that. I actually came up with this probably 4 or 5 years ago. My shop vac isn't in my shop. Neither is my air compressor. They're both sitting outside in a deck box on the outside of my shop where I don't have to listen to them at all. They're both on switches. I've got the hoses run through the wall. I got a big 100-foot hose reel for my air compressor, and my shop vac hose is all coiled up underneath my bench there. When I want to use my shop vac, all I have to do, I just have the vacuum turned on outside, and it's plugged into a little rocker switch here, like that. Now my shop vac's running, and you see how quiet it is. I mean, it's quiet. Plenty of suction, works just fine. I usually plug it into my little palm sander there when I'm sanding cutting boards or anything like that. It's also great for cleanup. I find I do a lot more cleanup in the shop. Instead of just trying to blow all the dust out the door or whatever, I actually use the shop vac. So let's take a quick trip outside and I'll show you how I have the shop vac set up, because it's not just sitting in the box. I did a few additions to my deck box and a little bit to the vacuum. So let's go for a walk. All right, before we go for the walk, like I said, my air compressor is set up on a 100-foot hose reel right here, so I can reach dang near to the street with it. And all the hoses and stuff are under there, and they run through a hole in the wall, which you can't really see, that I drilled, and I spray foam shut so no critters will come through. But it's literally just on a little rocker switch, and it runs. Super quiet. You know, I can run it and film, and it doesn't blow your ears out or anything. So, I'm gonna go for a walk outside. I'll take you for a walk. Log deck, yeah. Logs outside are getting a little bit less. But outside my shop here is a deck box. Nothing fancy, it's an El Cheapo. But inside the deck box is my shop vac and my air compressor. Let me put the camera on a stand, I'll show it to you. All right, here is my deck box. Just a plastic box. Open it up. Prop it open. But shop vac in here. Switches on. You notice the filters on the ground there. I just have it set up for wet vac use, so it's just got that little screen on it to protect the impeller. And then I've got it exhausted to the outside here. Say the hose runs through the wall, and that's it. You know, I also cut a vent in the back of the box so it can suck fresh air in. And like I say, the exhaust is run outside, and it just blows off that way. I got it going that way because the wind comes from that side. So, but anyway, the compressor's in there too, and it all runs through the same hole. Just keeps everything nice and quiet, so I don't have to listen to it, and you don't have to clean it as much because it's just blowing the fine dust outside. I don't suck up heavy stuff with it, you know, like from the lathe thing, but fine shavings from miter saw, sander, just good for general dust and general cleaning. But anyway, simple. Like I said, I've been running this for about 4 years like this. Eventually this little shop vac will die and I'll put a big one in here, but I just wanted to show that little setup. That's how I do that, keep everything quiet. So, all right, I know this video probably sucked for a midweek video, but I just figured that might help you guys out. I say it keeps everything quieter, keeps everything outside. It doesn't pull enough volume of air to like cool the shop off in the winter or anything like that. I mean, you're not going to pull a lot of volume through that. Shop vacs have high suction, low volume. Dust collector has high volume, low suction. So dust collector stays in here because that will exhaust all the air in the shop in like 4 minutes in this little shop. But I say, it's something to think about, keeping things a little bit quieter. I use it more because I don't have to use ear protections. One less step. I can just grab it, turn the switch on and do whatever I need to do. So, and nice, plenty of suction. You can get all kinds of hose on Amazon for cheap. I've got like 30 foot of hose so I can reach every corner in this shop. And that's pretty much all you need. Anyway, hope you like this. Hope wood turning video will be coming soon.